NFL draft is one of the most important parts of the sports world nowadays, mainly because it's something that helps set the tone for the next NFL season, as well as a culmination of years of effort in college football. Now, whether you draft high or low in the draft, any player taken could be the next major star. Let's not forget that Tom Brady was taken in one of the last set of rounds in the draft. Russell Wilson was picked up in the third round. Aaron Rodgers was taken late in the first, and so on. So who will likely come out on top here? Allow us to show you the biggest winners of the 2021 NFL Draft. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5, New England Patriots. The Pats were big winners, mostly by taking the value that was right there in front of them. The big name was Mac Jones, of course. Jones would have been a terrible pick at number 3. You can't trade 3 number 1s for a pocket passer, not in 2021. But you can absolutely take him in the middle of the first if he falls into your lap. And that is exactly what happened. The Patriots waited, they were there, and they might have their future quarterback. Now, nobody knows more about Jones than Nick Saban's buddy, Bill Belichick. And nobody in the NFL knows how to use a hyper-accurate quick decision pocket passer better. It's what we just watched pick apart the NFL over the past 2 decades. If Jones is as good as many people think, Belichick will help him succeed. They also picked up Christian Barmore and Ronnie Perkins, both of whom will help rebuild the team. Between this and their offseason picks, the Patriots are going to be a team to look out for this next NFL season. Number 4, Cleveland Browns. Cleveland won a playoff game for the first time in 26 years. And by all indications, the Browns are not going away. After acquitting themselves well in a free agency by picking up safety John Johnson and cornerback Troy Hill, the Browns drafted cornerback Greg Newsome II before trading up to snag Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, the top 20 prospect with hybrid linebacker safety skills who slipped into the second round because of medical concerns. The addition of Newsome solidifies what now looks like one of the league's best secondaries, while Owusu-Koramoah is exactly the kind of fly-all-over-the-field linebacker the Browns were sorely missing. Cleveland still has a huge decision to make on Baker Mayfield's second contract this offseason, but after serving as a punching bag and a punchline for longer than most of us can remember, this team's set up to succeed. Now, whether they execute on that potential, though, is entirely up to them. Number 3, Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens were winners by knowing themselves and playing to their strengths. Rashad Bateman is the perfect fit, a big, strong wideout who gives Lamar Jackson that trusted X threat he's been missing so that he doesn't have to only rely on his legs. The Ravens also got versatile defensive back Shaun Wade, and they netted an extra 4th round pick getting Wade on a trade down. They also stole Ardarius Washington as a UDFA and doubled down on interior run blocking while boosting the pass rush. When you address your biggest weaknesses and then strengthen your strengths, you're doing the draft right. Perhaps this will be the season the Ravens break through. Number 2, the New York Jets. Yes, much of their draft was about getting Zach Wilson with the number 2 pick, and they haven't had the best of luck with quarterbacks in recent years, so it's fine to be skeptical. But the rest of their draft was well done. Elijah Vera Tucker's versatility will anchor the O-line for years to come, and Elijah Moore was expected to go in the first and should be an outstanding slot receiver for the Jets. One of the Michael Carters, the RB1, also adds versatility to the passing attack. These Jets will look very different, and that can only be a good thing. Number 1, the Chicago Bears. We put a question mark on this one because, not unlike a certain other quarterback that they've now dealt, they traded up to get Justin Fields out of Ohio State. Then they traded again to get offensive tackle Tevin Jenkins, which is a fine pick, but by trading up twice, they basically only used 2 picks for the entire draft. Sure, many feel that they made the right call in order to get themselves ready for the future, but we'll find out really quick if that future was worth investing so much in. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the teams that likely hit it big in the NFL draft this year? Which teams do you personally feel came out on top? Which ones do you feel could have done even better? Who are you hoping makes a big splash in the upcoming season? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.